we're back to the third part for our school tutorials. What we're going to be doing in this one then is placing the back wall, and also we're going to be adding the roof in it. So what we are effectively doing is finishing off all of the exterior for the main building. But starting off then, what we are just going to do is start on the back wall first, and all you want to do for this, just come in round to the back, and as you can see in the image, what you want to do is place your stone blocks, and just making sure to leave a 4 block space between each one. So just placing your 4 across to start with. Now what you want to do is I suggest just follow along for this bit, but all you are doing is just come in diagonal, where you just want to place 1 more stone block, then 4 blocks away, place another 2 blocks diagonal to each other, and then 1 more block on the right hand side. And there you go, all that's all the bottom blocks placed to this side. What we are going to do, same as what we've done on the sides then, as we're just going to extend them all up another 12 more blocks. That's that bit done, and I did actually forget to mention what we are going to be doing is everything in the same order as we did on the sides. So next, as we did before, what you want to place is your bricks across the bottom row in between all of our stone blocks. Then just on the outside row on either side of all of the sections, I'll just extend them all up another 4 more blocks. Then just extend across the top row for all of the sections. Once you've done that, then just filling in all of the spaces with your grey stained glass panes. And after this, diagonal to the top row of bricks, what you want to do is extend your stone all the way across. Then what we're going to do, as you might have guessed, on the third block up, you just want to place your quartz slabs across. So now that we've placed all of the bottom windows, what we can start off by doing is placing the top windows. So again, what you want to do is extend all of your bricks up by 3 more bricks to start with. Then on the outside row of all of these sections, what you want to do is extend your bricks up by another 5 more blocks. Now, as I mentioned, then just extend across the top 2 rows for all of the sections. After this, you just want to fill in all of the space you got up here with your grey stained glass panes. After this, on top of the stone row in the middle here, what you want to do on the outside block on all of the sections, you just want to place your stairs, and on the 2 middle blocks you just want to place your slabs. Then just doing the same on the top row upside down. For this next bit is going to be slightly different to what we've done previously, as we're going to be using a different design for the front 3 left hand windows as we are to the rest of them. So we're going to be doing the design for the front 3 left hand windows first, which can be the same as what we've done before on the side of the building. So what you want to do in front of the top row of all of our stone rows, you just want to place an upside down quartz stair. Then after this, just placing a quartz row across. And on top of this row, whenever it lines up with a stone pillar, what you want to do is place another quartz slab on top. Then in front of every half slab we just added, what you want to do is place a quartz stair in front. And what you want to do to finish off this bit in between all of the quartz stairs we just added, is you just want to add your quartz slabs across. And there you go, that's this front bit done. What you want to do now is just come round to the right, where we can finish off this bit and then we can start on the other side. So just starting off then by coming to the corner here, where you just want to place a quartz slab on the top half of the block, and on top of that just a whole quartz block. Then what you want to do on the left of that, just placing 6 upside down stairs out. And there you go, that's the last thing we're going to be doing for this side up. What we are going to do is continue on with this side once we've actually placed the other side, because it's a lot easier to connect it up then. But yeah, what you want to do is start off by doing exactly the same thing. So as you can see from the overlay, what you want to do is place 4 stone blocks out to begin with, and making sure to leave a 4 plot space between all of them. Then just mirroring what we've done on the other side then, so diagonal to the last block you just want to place another one, then 4 blocks in front of that, just another 2 diagonal to each other, and then 1 more block on the left of the last one. And there you go, that's the bottom block placed for all of these. What you want to do now though is extend them all up so they're the same height as the stone on the other side. It's just extend them all up by another 12 more blocks. Then in between all of these across the bottom row stand your bricks, and on the outside row on all of the sections, just making sure to extend your bricks up by 4 more blocks. Now as I mentioned, just extend your bricks up by 4 more blocks on the outside row of all of the sections. After this, just extend across the top row, and then you want to fill in all of the spaces with your grey stained glass panes. Then just your grey stained glass panes as I mentioned. So diagonal to the top row of bricks, what we want to do is extend across your stone, and then after that on the third block up we can add our quartz slabs across. Now just add our quartz slabs across it, and then we can start on the windows above. For the windows above then, what we're going to do is extend our bricks up by 3 more blocks to start with. And then after that on the outside row of all other sections, you just want to extend your bricks up by another 5 more blocks. Then extend across the top 2 rows for all of the sections. Now what you want to do is just fill in all the space that we left for our windows with your grey stained glass panes. So if you can remember what we did before then, we're just going to do exactly the same as that. So we're just going to add our stairs and the outside blocks on top of the middle stone row, and then just your quartz slabs in the middle. Then you just want to do exactly the same upside down in front of the top row of bricks. So if you can remember what we did on the other side, then what we are going to do is have a different design for these front 3 windows as we are for the rest of them. So again, we're going to be using the same design for these front 3, so just starting off by placing an upside down quartz stair in front of all of the stone rows on the top block. Then on top of these, just run your slabs across. And what you want to do on top of your slabs then, whenever it lines up with the stone row, you just want to place another slab on top. Then in front of the 4 slabs we added, what you want to do is just place an upside down stair in front of each. And in between all of these, across the top rows, you want to add your quartz slabs. And there you go, that's the front bit done. Now, what we are going to do now that it's come round to the side as we did before, where in the corner on the top half of the block you just want to place a quartz slab, and on top of that you just want to place a whole quartz block. Then on the right of this, you just want to add 6 stairs upside down. And there you go, that's this side done. Before we start on this centre bit then, what we are going to do is work on our 4 corners at the back. So what we're going to do is work on the outside too, and these are going to be exactly the same as what we did on the front. But starting on the left then, what you want to do is place 1 quartz block, and then diagonal to that 2 upside down quartz stairs. Then what you want to do is do exactly the same on the back right hand corner. Then for these 2 centre corners on the back wall, what we're going to do is place a quartz block on the top block as we did before. But instead of placing 2, you just want to place 1 upside down stair in the space that you've got. That's the left one done, and now to finish off this bit, just doing the right one. So all we got left to do now for our back wall is to work on this centre bit. So what we're going to do to start off, then diagonal to a stone at the bottom here, you just want to place your bricks all the way across. Then as you can see in the image, what we're going to do is place 6 bricks on top, so just leaving a 1 block space between all of them apart from the centre 2, we just want to leave a 2 block space. Now what you want to do for all of the bricks we just added, on top of these you just want to extend them all up by another 3 more blocks. Then you just want to extend across the top row. And now just filling in all of the spaces with your grey stained glass panes. Then diagonal to the top row of bricks, just add your stone row across. And then after that what we're going to do, same as what we've done previously, on the third block up you just want to place your quartz slabs across as well. As I mentioned, then on the third block up you just want to add your quartz slabs. That's the bottom windows done, and now we're just going to start on the top window. So as you might have guessed, I just want to extend your bricks up by 3 more blocks to start with. Then on top of this, just using the same pattern as underneath, so just placing 6 blocks in total, so just leaving a 1 block space between all of them apart from the centre 2, we just want to leave a 2 block space. Then what we're going to do this time, for all of the bricks that we added on top, what we want to do is extend all of these up by 4 more blocks this time. Then what you want to do is extend across the top 2 rows for this bit. After this, just filling in all of the spaces with your grey stained glass panes. What we're going to do on top of this stone row in the middle here is you just want to place a quartz stair on the outside block on either side, and then for the middle blocks you just want to add your quartz slabs across. Then we're just going to do exactly the same upside down in front of the top row of bricks. Then what we need to do, diagonal to this top row and all the way across this time, I just want to place another row of upside down quartz stairs all the way across. And there you go, that's all of the sides finished off, and what we are going to do now to finish off this part then, is we're just going to finish off our roof. So just starting off by coming to the front of the building, where what you want to do for all your slabs across this front section, I just want to bring them all back by another 4 more rows. That's that bit done, and as you can see in the overlay and all the way around, what we are going to do, wherever you can see half slabs visible on the roof, is we just can extend it up by another half slab, so it should be flat, and then when we do fill in all the roof will be flat then. That's all of our half slabs that are visible on the roof filled in. What we are going to do now is just fill in the rest of it, all with our quartz. Now when I am doing this, I will be skipping it because it is going to take a little while, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and start it now, and then I'll see you in a sec once we've actually filled in all of the roof. And there you go, that's all of our roof filled in, and that is actually the last thing we're going to be doing for this part. What we are going to be working on next time then is going to be the interior, but what we have done is actually finished off the main building now, apart from like some outside decorations and stuff like that. But again, we are just going to be leaving it there for this part, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know in the comments down below.